Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here, we're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them, may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate. Leave everything else behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box. My books are always open. If you're new here, I invite you to go back into my archives, maybe 6 to 8 months, even up to a year. You may find some things back there that resonate more for you now in the present, as my readings do tend to reach out into the future just a little bit. So if you go back, you may find some stuff that resonates more for you now in the present. All right, as you enter, if you could please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get this in front of the eyes that need to see us the most. I'd appreciate it. Hope everybody is doing well today, feeling good. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. I did record a reading earlier, but I don't know if that one's going to make it to the channel. It was all over the place. It was all over the place. So let's tap in, see what Spirit wants to talk about now. All right. Let's get into it. Okay. The card that I'm challenged by right now is the flexible card in the reverse. And I'm challenged by it because I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't even know why she's talking. I didn't say anything that closely resembled her name. We, in fact, call her Barbie because we know if we say anything that sounds a lot like her name, she will start talking. That was weird. I don't know if you heard it. That was weird. Anyway. Oh, because I said flexible. She thought I said her name. Okay. Damn. She's like on the other side of, like, in the I'm not in the kitchen. She's way over there. Anyway. It kind of looks like someone has a very warped view of like what happiness is and what it looks like. What I find really perplexing is the fact that somebody has a very specific idea of what happiness looks like, and I think they have maybe lost sight of, not that they've lost sight of what that is, but I kind of feel like there's something just not, something isn't jiving, and the reason why it's not jiving is because I don't think this person really understands intentionality. And I'm saying that because I know, I always speak from my own experience. I do things intentionally, with intention. I don't do things just for the sake of doing them. This person wants to be happy, but has a very specific parameter that I feel they believe that needs, it's kind of like it has to happen this way in order for me to be happy. If I'm going to be happy, this has to be done. Okay. I'm very perplexed by this. Okay. Okay. I heard I can do it on my own. Listen. Okay. So we have somebody here who has, like I said, they have very specific parameters that they're working with in terms of what they deem is their happiness, right? And you know, the happy card for me is my 10 of Cups card. That and the uh there's another one. There's another card in here. Oh, the Milk and Honey card. The Milk and Honey and Happy cards, they're like, those are like my Sun and 10 of Cups, okay? Um but it kind of feels the reason why this person, this energy is because this flexible in the reverse is giving me very controlling energy. Like like I said, it has to be within these specific parameters. I almost feel like this person can't quite figure out why they're not there yet. And largely it's because they're afraid of, I heard, the heavy lifting. They're afraid of the work, I want to say, that has to be done in order to get to that kind of happiness. Oh, are they expecting somebody else to do the heavy lifting? Baby? Yeah. This almost feels like they have a specific need, but they don't want to have to do the work to acquire it. Does that make sense? Because that's what it looks like. It almost feels like there's almost an expectation that somebody else does the heavy lifting. Because what I'm seeing, all the cards that are kind of leaning towards this, like, here's the happy, right? But everything that's around it looks a lot like, I need help to get there because I don't want to do the work. So instead, I'm just going to sit here and because I don't have it, I'm going to lament over all the reasons why I don't have it. But because I don't have it, I'm now going to blame the people, the people around me who aren't helping me achieve it. Make that make sense. And they don't know why. Baby, because happiness is an inside job. I mean, it's not nice to just call people crazy, but this shit sound crazy. And I said they're not. Oh. Oh, grab one extra card. Okay, remember what I said? I said that they were up. They okay. So they have a very. Let me grab the rest of these cards. Oh, child, it is what it is. Okay. I kind of think I know who I'm talking about here. All right. So this person wants to be happy, right? But they're ruminating over the fact that maybe they're not necessarily there, or it's not quite coming, it's not turning into what they thought it was going to be. Like they want it, like I said, they have a very specific parameter in which they think that their happiness lives in. It lives in this bubble here. However, like I said, they're upset because they perceive that they're having to do it alone. Like I definitely feel like they are kind of expecting the people around them, their tribe, their community, family, other people. They don't want to actually have to put in the work to create the happiness that they're looking for, or to even satisfy like this. Because what I am getting this energy here in the center, right in the center, flexible in the reverse, no place like home in the reverse, Treasure Island in the reverse. Now, Treasure Island, when it's in the upright, Treasure Island talks about the law of attraction. It's almost as though they're trying, and here's the thing, what they're trying to bring in, this happy, they're trying to bring in this sense of happiness, but again, on the backs of other people. They don't actually want to have to do the work. They're kind of expecting this tribe of people, their community, their larger community, to do the heavy lifting for them. And that's not how this works. They don't seem to understand that. So they're upset because they don't really want to have to do this. And here's the thing too. This also looks straight up the middle, looks very much like it kind of looks like somebody here not necessarily seeing the orchestration of their life, or the connectedness and all events. So if you can look back, I know I can. I don't know if this is just a part of being self-aware or just being really grounded, but I can kind of look back over the course of my life at certain situations and relationship dynamics or whatever. And when I really take the time to analyze the relationship dynamics, I can kind of see the orchestration with every decision that was made within that connection, how it got to where it ended up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this person, because I can see it, they're struggling with it. They're not understanding why am I not getting what I want? It comes with there's a really weird air of arrogance here. And it's largely because what it is that they're trying to obtain is not destined for them. This is not part of their, and it's not to say that their destiny doesn't include happiness, but it's the way that they're trying to obtain this happiness, this milk and honey. This happy. The way that they're going about it is all wrong. So the reason why they're not happy, the reason why they're not getting what they want is because the way they're going about, they have lost sight of that. The way they're trying to go about acquiring it is that this ain't it. This ain't it. And they're mad because if we'll say, if they fumbled a situation, they are currently not getting a second chance. Doesn't matter how hard they try to manifest it. The reason why they're not getting a second chance is because, again, this situation is not in alignment with them. They haven't done any of the work. They just want what they want, and they want it to be presented to them on some, magical flying carpet with, gold specks and glitter. Like, this is delusional. I also have the sense here they're suffering from anxiety right now because they're not seeing any changes in their manifestations or whatever it is they're trying to attract for themselves. They don't. Okay. So whoever I'm talking about doesn't really understand the law of attraction and manifestation as like there's a level of surrender. Like the key component to like manifesting and the law of attraction is, yes, you're calling it into you, but you're also surrendering the outcome. Like you don't have any say in how it comes to you or when it comes to you and on the timing of that. And the very center, like I said, this flexible in the reverse was the very thing that concerned me, because this person, they want what they want, and it's like, I want my money and I want it now. Like they want it like right now. And they're pissed because it's not going that way. They don't see any actual changes. But like I said, they haven't. The other part of manifestation is, yes, you put your intentions out there. This person doesn't have any. Their intentions are murky. But part of the manifestation is you manifest what it is that you want, but you also have to take practical steps in order to acquire what it is that you want. And this person hasn't done that. They want somebody else to do it. They're not getting any help. So they're upset because Why aren't I'm doing this spell work. I'm doing all of this and it's not getting me what I want. Well, it's not getting you what you want because you haven't actually done any work to obtain it. So if you're looking for, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles type of energy, baby, you got to work for it. It doesn't just land in your lap like, winning the lotto. It's the same principle. You want to win the lottery, you got to play the game. There's an investment. You have to put there's still an investment, whether it's with time or energy or resources. Like, you have to buy a lottery ticket in order to even be in the lottery. This person just wants what they want. They want the happy, and the milk and honey. And they 10 of 10 of pentacles and the 10 of cups. They want all of this, but they don't want to actually do anything for it. They just want to have it, and they want it on somebody else's back. They're pissed because they're anxious because they don't see any real changes in their circumstances, and they're not going to see any changes in their circumstances because they haven't put in any work. I also believe too, the people that they're engaged with or the people that they're surrounding themselves with, those people also recognize the reason why there's no change in this person's circumstances because they refuse to do anything about it. This person does not, and on top of all of that, they refuse. There's a situation here that they're almost kind of refusing to leave. So maybe it's whatever it is connected to whatever it is that they're trying to pursue that they don't even understand. Like, they don't understand why it's not working, but they're not moving on from it either. And this situation, either they're not walking away from this group of people, but whatever this is, it's not fated. This isn't in alignment with this part of this person's journey. Okay. Now I also see another in the center line diagonal. It kind of looks like it also kind of feels like they're expecting. Remember, I said they want this off of somebody else's back, but they are actually expecting somebody to come in and save them. They want somebody to come in and save them from their own decisions. Really? Hate to tell you, that's not how it works. Yeah. Collective, I don't know who this person is to you, but I kind of get the energy. I can't help but think that this person, they're trying to manifest or call in some kind of thank you. Okay, now because Spirit told me stop looking because I was looking at the top row. I was looking at the top two rows, and the focal point for the storyline was the top two rows. But Spirit's like, look down. So I'm looking down now. I've shifted the lens just a little bit below, and it's like, stop looking at the top center ones about them being inflexible and look down at what they're trying to call in. And what they're trying to call in is a reconciliation. They're trying to call in a reconciliation, but here's the problem. One, there's no energy that supports a reconciliation. Collective, you want peace in your life. You want peace. That's all you want. You want peace. You want a new beginning. You want new cycles to start. You don't want any drama. You don't want to deal with people who are drama filled. Okay? Especially when you're dealing with somebody up here who's being real inflexible about how how things are supposed to go. You do not want this back in your life. You are not even trying to you're not trying to invite this back into your life. Okay. I'm just getting this very in my mind's eye. I don't even know which deck this is, but in my mind's eye, I can see a picture of a tarot card. I think it is, let me see, in my Light Seers deck. I'm like, I can see it in my head. And I think the picture that I'm thinking of is, I believe it's the Seven of Wands card. Let me look. I think it's the Seven of Wands. I very rarely use this deck anymore. Yeah, it's the Seven of Wands. This is the card that I'm seeing in my head. And usually when I'm not even looking at these. I'm looking at her sitting here in this bubble, right? You are trying to maintain this position. You are trying to maintain this level of peace and serenity. You are very, I want to say you are protected, because this energy, I don't feel like there's, collective not even really out here. I see you, but I don't. Like, you're not, this isn't really about you. This is really about somebody else trying to force their way back into your energy space. But everything around it, what they're trying to call in and they're not getting it, they want some type of reconciliation or reunion to bridge the gap, and they refuse to leave. They're refusing to walk away. They're refusing to move. They're refusing to leave because they have an expectation of you continuing to be generous with them, to continue to give to them. There are no second chances. There's no do-over here. Okay? There's no do-over here. So yes, they're very unhappy. Shit ain't lying. Shit is not lining up. Listen, Unfinished Symphony, when it's in the reverse, it's done. It's done. So the people that they're around, this community or tribe, they even know that this connection with you is done. They recognize, like I said, this person's kind of upset that the people around them are not like helping them out. How come they're not facilitating? How come they're, because it's not, or it's not meant to. And they know it too. They also know that things aren't, it's almost like, I think I've talked about this, like, if the group is disbanded or whatever, and even if they haven't, they're witnessing things that are happening in their lives, this person's life, how things are kind of like not working out the way that they thought it was going to work out. These people, for some reason, they know that this situation is done. They know why things aren't lining up. And they also recognize that somebody is refusing to move on while you're just over here seeking peace. You're not looking for a do-over. Uh-huh. Somebody can't move on from the past. Somebody can't move on from the past. And I feel like, collective, you may have known intuitively by the time that you did decide to pull away. I feel like you made a decision. It may have been very difficult to make. It may have been a very, very difficult decision to make. But I also feel like on the heels of you making that decision, your life turned around. You started receiving blessings. You started receiving blessings in your life that may not have manifested otherwise if you had still been connected to these people. Mm-hmm. Okay. I also get the impression here too that this person, they don't want to be alone. So It's interesting because I have the Y way over here in the top corner. We got to go through all of this just to get down here. I get the sense that this person wants the same level of loyalty that you may have shown them in the past. They may want the same level of loyalty that you've shown them in the past. But I feel like by you choosing to walk away from the situation, collective, I feel like you were blessed. Like, I feel like you've been divinely guided. I'm looking at all the stars in the cards. I feel like you were divinely guided away. And I mean like in a very quiet kind of way. You were guided to just kind of, move along. Synchronicities of 22 and 44 may be of significance to you. You may have just trip. I have 11 here, 22 here, and 44 here. So you may have had, like I said, you got, you were either receiving downloads or you just kind of guided and you were just following your intuition. But you were kind of guided to think about like what it is that you want for your future. You're, thinking about the steps that you need to take for yourself. And like I said, the moment you made a decision to just kind of like move forward, blessings started to open up. And I do believe that you may have even, it's kind of like you drop one group of people, but then you now made space for new people to come in and occupy that space. So while you may have, yes, walked away from certain dynamic, relationship dynamics, even if this is a family situation, you may have walked away from your family, the one you were born into, and walked immediately into new connections that were healthier for you, that were supportive of you, that, people that genuinely want to fuck with you. And it was literally just a matter of time. As soon as, I think the biggest thing here was you needed to move on from the past in order to find peace. hmm Actually, no, let's not use this deck. Let's use this deck. Okay, so we have the moon in the reverse. Now, I don't use these cards like tarot, but the energy of the moon is still similar. So there could be something here that's being exposed. Okay. Abundance. Okay. Wealth. All right. So there's some abundance or wealth that is being exposed or illuminated. Okay. Now, in the context of the cards that were laid first, as they relate to these cards, it feels like somebody went through a lot of trouble to hide some money, some resources. They went through a lot of trouble to hide money because they were looking for a simpler life. But now this person is unhinged. Like I said, because they're out here, they need help and they don't have it. But this person refuses to change. They haven't changed. They refuse to change. There's no evolution. There's no growth. Oh, they're trying to hide something. They're okay. Something's being exposed. Especially if there's somebody here who may have, yeah, something. Okay, I'm gonna leave the cards the way I have them. Oh, okay. So collective. Because I just got another download. So I do see where somebody here has maybe been trying to hide some type of, they've been trying to hide some resources or trying to hide some money that they know about, but they don't want other people to know about it, or they don't want you to know about it. They refuse to change, or they haven't changed. There's no evolution. They feel very weighed down by responsibilities. They got a lot of shit on their head, like right now, like they got a lot of shit on their head, because something's coming to light. Something is coming to light, and something is coming to an end. They know that if this comes to light, if it comes to light that they've been hiding resources or hiding something that maybe you don't know about, that it's coming to an end. If it gets exposed, it comes to an end. Oh, this card was already flipped. Time in the reverse. It's like divine timing. Like somebody here was trying to fight timing. Somebody may have run out of time. Now, when I look at transformation, I also look at transformation as kind of like the death card in tarot, you know, like there's death and there's rebirth or whatever. But I have abundance and then transformation and then gifts. So maybe kind of like the Kipper, like there may have been a death, somebody may have passed, and there may have been a gift of abundance here, but you don't know about it because somebody's worked very hard to try to keep that hidden. And somebody feels like they're maybe they're feeling pressured, they're feeling out of alignment or out of balance because time may be running out. They want to get away. And if this person has been operating in like devil energy and they're very toxic, it may be seen as being illuminated. That this person may not have the wisdom that they pretend that they have, that they pretend that they have. And they're holding on. So this also could be too somebody here, maybe I heard trying to cheat death. I don't know. Somebody here could be in like bad health or something like that. So this almost feels like somebody, they refuse to go. Somebody refuses to go. Yeah, life at in the reverse. So it almost gives me like end of life with the death card here. Transformation in the reverse. It's almost feeling like somebody here is trying to cheat death. It's okay. I just got a really weird download. It's almost like, I don't know what that has to do with anything that's on this board right now, but what I heard was an energy vampire. I saw like a whole scene playing out in my head. It's almost like if somebody here was like really sick or on their deathbed or just in really bad health, it's almost like they want somebody that's healthier, collective, to be around them to siphon off your energy. Because again, like I'm getting this energy on this side, like somebody here is like time is running out for somebody in terms of like could be their health, and they're trying to hold on because they're looking for this, like the gift of life through someone else. Tell me how this resonates for you in the comments, because like I don't know, I just throw cards. I'm just telling you what I see. How it relates to you, I don't know. It means something to somebody. Okay, so somebody here has been a shapeshifter. They have successfully been able to... Ooh. Somebody here is a shapeshifter. If they have been hiding some type of wealth and abundance, I feel like they did. I heard the jig is up. So it almost feels like if this person had acquired some type of wealth and abundance as a result of somebody's passing, kind of like an inheritance, they were successfully able to take that money and do stuff with it. They traveled, they may have been, fake flexing or whatever. And for a time, they were actually able to get away with it. But like I said, time is running out, so that circumstance may be changing, coming to an end, and they don't want to let go of the lifestyle. That's what I heard. They don't want to let go of the lifestyle. Yeah, they don't want to heal. They don't want to change, but they're not healing. And this person they're ruminating. They got a lot going on in their mind. They got a lot going on in their mind. This person could be suffering from like some form of depression. Yeah, so what they thought they were winning is, I heard they thought they were winning, but it was temporary. It was temporary. It was temporary. Even though there's like achievement here, like their ability to be a shapeshifter, it was temporary. That's coming to an end. Three more cards. Okay. Oh, okay. So this person was a shapeshifter who doesn't want to heal. They want to get away because I think people are starting to see what they're dealing with. The people that are around them may be waking up to the toxicity. So this person is kind of freaking out. Because again, I heard like a jig is up. Like whatever they've been doing, whatever their hustle has been, people may be waking up from it to realize that this person is toxic and they haven't healed. And so now people who had normally maybe been riding with them, like whoever had been in support of this person while they were in this shape-shifty ass energy, may be waking up and recognizing or seeing this person for who they are. Yeah, it's been a cycle. This whatever they've done, they're in a cycle. They've been in a cycle, but they don't have any protection. They don't have any protection of what's coming towards them for the work that they've done. Especially if somebody here had been doing like some kind of, I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. Something's been happening over the course of the last year, though. Collective, your luck may have even changed, too. The more that you distance yourself, I think I said that's like as soon as you started distancing yourself from this situation, you started receiving blessings. So whatever work that they have been doing against you isn't really working. But over the course of last year, you may have noticed, some type of increase or just positive blessings. Somebody is being guided to speak the truth, but they're not following the guidance. Yeah, it's kind of like God wants somebody to self-reflect, but this person almost refuses to do it. Okay. We'll do one more pass. Actually, let's grab some archetype cards. See who are we talking about. Liberator, light attributes. You're freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. And the person that you're dealing with manipulates or abuses the people it's under their tutelage, teaching them negative traits and destructive skills. So people could clearly be seeing the difference between you, especially if you're the one that's being the liberator and this is somebody who teaches people bad habits and bad shit. Child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits, and the willingness to follow your intuition even when others doubt you. And this person rejects legitimate authority out of anger and rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Altering facts and plagiarizing other people's work. So not only are they like this person's like they are like the walking epitome of bad juju. Slave, giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear or making your own choices. So maybe this person may have treated you, collective, like a slave. They were expecting you to give over your willpower to their authority. Child eternal, determination to remain young in the body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Oh, they hate you for it. And the child divine, innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection to the divine, while this person uses the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. You see the potential for sacred beauty in all things and the belief that everything is possible, and this person fears facing their own demons. Collective, I think you're in a yeah, I'm gonna stop right there with those three cards. I feel like you are getting a new cycle. You're going into a new cycle. You're starting a fresh, brand new life. Today's the 1010 portal. Like, so manifest the greatest endings and greatest beginnings for yourself, okay? Um, I feel like you're after everything that you've been through, I don't think that you're afraid of taking new risks and making new decisions that are going to be for your highest good. I think you've learned everything you needed to learn out of this particular cycle. I would just recommend just kind of focus on yourself, stand back and allow this person, whatever's happening in their life, whether you know about it directly or indirectly, don't get yourself involved. Just mind the business that pays you. Okay? Somebody has no discipline. We have a distorted masculine out here. Spirit says, don't be afraid. They don't want you to prosper. Somebody's throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Someone misjudged you. Someone forged a signature on a legal document. Someone says, I wish I had told the truth. Somebody did something for financial gain. Someone will protect your honor. Somebody refuses to change. You're better off without them. A Pisces may be significant. There's a loss of money. Somebody did something for financial gain and now they're experiencing a loss of money. Cancer may be of significance. If somebody comes towards you with an offer, it may be a distraction. These are fated events. Somebody could be dealing with alcoholism, could be the Pisces. Pisces could be dealing with loss of money, alcoholism, and they may be the one that wish that they told the truth. Somebody uses people for advancement. Somebody here is a con artist. We have a baby mama out here. Somebody wants to know why doesn't it work on you. Up to 4 other people may be involved. They've rejected you in the past. They got a bright idea. Somebody has a bright idea. There's too much time being focused on things that someone needs to release. Somebody stalks your socials 24/7. You are no longer bound to your past mistakes or worries. Somebody here is insecure and you prove them all wrong. Bottom of the deck. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or give you clarity or confirmation over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. My books are always open. I invite you to join me for a session. I am running a special right now for live sessions for 11111. Get in where you fit in because the spots are limited. I'm only doing 2 live sessions a day. If you would like to get in on that special, it's running until the end of November. What else? Okay, that was 2 readings. I might do one more. I've got a little bit of time. I started really early today. I normally don't start reading until the afternoon, but I started early this morning. So maybe one more and then we'll call it a day. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting my work. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for all the love that you give me and that you give to each other. Continue, please. All right. Until next time, take care. Bye.